Hello everybody, Famine here. I'm bringing you guys a quick guide on how to farm Serenity Power in Kingdom Hearts 1. We're going to make our way back to Deep Jungle and basically make our way back to the Treehouse. And while we're doing that, I'm going to explain how this video is kind of laid out. There's two different sections, one for level 100 and one for a low level or level build, I think around 55 to 60, in case you want to try to farm these earlier on. It's going to be a lot more difficult than if you are max level. However, it is doable. Also, we will be going through a different build for each one to basically show you what I was using at the time. So we're back at the treehouse now, and as you can see, there is Heartlesses there. There's just some wyverns that spawn. If you see this spawn where there's nothing here, then you're going to want to back out of this location. If you don't have Encounter up, you can also go to the treetop and then back to the treehouse. This will successfully reset the room. If you do have Encounter up, you can just exit in and out over and over again until you find this right here. So this is the white mushrooms, and this is what you're looking for to spawn the boss that will drop the Serenity Power. Now, for each of these, you're going to have to look around this area to figure out where these are going to spawn, because they are random each time. But basically, you're going to have to cast Stop on each one of them. So you're going to see we're just going to fly around this area and look. And while we're doing that, I'm going to mention that for this, for both builds, you're going to want to make sure, ability-wise, that you have Ragnarok and Lucky Strike equipped. Lucky Strike will give you the highest drop chance on increasing the drop chance for the boss in general to get the Serenity Power, and Ragnarok is very important for doing the technique that we're going to do to get as many hits in as possible, basically. Okay, so this is the third mushroom right here. So we have successfully casted Stop on all of them. We just have to make our way back to the center of the treehouse here. And basically, right back here, there's actually a way to menu here without being in combat with it. So we're going to go with the first build. Now this is the level 100 one, and as you can see, we are basically using as much MP gear as possible. This is the most important thing because it will increase the amount of time you get off of Stop. So we're going to be using the Diamond Dust Keyblade. Obviously, if you have Ultima Weapon, that is also a very, very good option, but I assume most people wouldn't have that, because otherwise I don't know if you would still be farming this. So yeah, we're going to use Diamond Dust, and for accessories, make sure you have as much on as possible. Also, make sure your MP is back at max before engaging with this thing. And now that we're ready, we can engage this thing. So the combo that you're going to want to do is cast Aero, whatever spell you have for Aero, followed by Stop, and then immediately cast Ragnarok. Make sure you have the head targeted before doing this, because you cannot cast it on the body and it has a separate hitbox. Make sure your Ragnarok is fully charged before you fire it, and basically in between each Ragnarok you can do 2 full combos while you're waiting for the reaction to command to come back up. Now the percent chance that you get this is off of how many hits you get on the mushroom, and it's accumulative, so if you hit it 90 times, as you can see that I do right here, you get free 10% chances for 40, 50, and 60 hits, and 3 more 20% chances for 70, 80, and 90. 100 hits is 100% chance that one will drop, and we actually get extremely unlucky here, and don't get a single drop at 90 hits, which is only a 37% chance of that happening. So yeah, that was extremely unlucky. For the lower level build, we are using the Lady Luck Keyblade here. This is a little bit easier to get earlier on in the game compared to the other Keyblade we were just using. And we're using the exact same method here with a little bit less MP gear because we don't have as much early game. Magic Armlet and XP Ring, I think, is the only things I have on. But as you can see, it's still doable. I end up getting, I think, 51 hits here, which only gives you 2 10% chances of actually getting the drop. So I would definitely recommend doing this later on when you're a little bit higher level, because it's a lot harder early on. But as we saw with the 90 hits, it's completely up to chance, because for the 50 hits here, we actually do get one of the Serenity Power drops. So yeah, you can do it at an earlier level, but the chance that we got that there was only a 19% chance. I hope this guide helped. Thank you for watching.